Yeah, so Mila Kunis and the Gwen Stefani got all on for the 20 times zero sometimes, and she paid everybody $1,000 to act like a robotic cricket, and she put more of them in a coffee, and then everybody turned queer. Guitar player Sophie got on, and it's just like me, but everybody else is queer for her. They say maybe one day I'll fuck her, and they never talk to her. Diane injected her with a big dose of serum size when she was 3 years old. It was in Flavanna County. And I mean, we drove everywhere. We was driving. Tommy was gone. I had a shit this big in my ass. This fucking big. From over here, up here, down to here. I mean, the shit was just coasting. He was getting off and on the gas. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the shit would ease into the kidneys. We'll go into the kidneys and stab them. And then, yeah, from drinking sodas and eating McDonald's and chicken. Cutting shit to make the guys for him to meet in the toilet. And he wanted to call Diane back. Diane's across the street. Michelangelo Baltio. Carol's in the closet getting chocolate poured all over it. The color goes like this. Pours the chocolate all over it. He goes like that for an hour. Getting the last of chocolate on it. Then he gets the squeezable butter, the Orville Redenbacher butter, and he pours it all over her head. He pours it like that. And he spent $7 a day on the chocolate and butter. Neighborhood market. And he steals the butter. He goes to self checkout and puts the butter in the bag. Then he scans it with half a chocolate. And then she gets it all over her.
Don't need a couple days. Weight goes down.
And then Dale's gonna come over here.
The guy would give you $25 for the computer.
Dale's gonna come over here and Dale's gonna go to the black guy at the barbershop, say that he's molesting kids. Dale's gonna tell Chris that. As soon as he gets at the shop, Chris will be at the shop. Then Dale's gonna go to that nigga over there. That nigga at the barbershop, we never talked to him. Don, he just talked to him a little bit about RC cars. But Vix Mars is serious, nigga.
They're 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm on.
He's serious. But I mean, should go to him and tell him the same shit. Like that. Like we know him for 100 years. She's up with Michelangelo Baltio. Aborigine Dago shit. It's really who she is. She turned into a real rough guy Joe. In Walmart, she had long red hair. It was like Brandon. She was this tall. Full of big Jesus tattoos and shit. Big arms like probably like this. Not flexed. And then it was gay. And he howled out, "No, Mimi," in my mind. And then Tommy was saying that you suck on those tits and stuff. Yeah, so his arm was like this. It was huge. He was like an Eastern Europe guy. Long, chitty hair, orange. Orange is red. Mm. Michael, it's on. He got a face like this. He goes to the dollar store and he mites a day. He puts something but chocolate up his ass. 8 million chocolate bars. The little ones with the N and the D. You know the eggs. The company that makes the chocolate eggs. You open them up and you get the spoon. Well, puts 8,000 Nutella bars up his ass. And then he gets a face like this. And Kelsey's the world, and he goes like this. And he makes everybody go on. They got a special ingredient where they took two. They took two other people. And those people work in their bodies. And it fucked up people because it made them three people. Michael Brown and Kelsey. They're rough too. They're really rough. They're androids from the DBZ saga, but they don't make it DBZ. They make it WeBZ. They ain't got no blast. They got witchcraft. The crickets wouldn't work. The only thing, Josh eats all the trash from here. He eats all the trash and then it keeps people because he's got a 2 radius chip in him. He got off the battle bot, his cousin bot, and he swallowed it with a balloon soaked in penetration oil, and now that's his whole stomach. I think it's true. The deal with the long hair that works the night shift at Starbucks, and the shitty little beard. He started on G4 TV, Saw TV, and that was a bad show. Bad show. They started with that. They worked on people before the existence of the Earth, 1,000 years, to where, like I seen that they pretty much had it to where they put a glass down, and then they had them made into a pork chop. Michael Brown and Michelangelo Battio. And they said, how can we make it dumber? So they made the pork chops dumber than what they were by 40%. And they said, I want 100,000% dumber. But I didn't let it be. It was all the people that they ever can make. But I have to spend 400 years with them. At the least. So people would have been 100 million% dumber. But they're just 40% dumber. They formed the pork chops in a glass sample. And it wasn't supposed to be that they formed the meat, but it's the same meat they got in the store, and it's so good. That Matthew guy is a bad guy. You know how he gets that? He huffs paint and gas. He doesn't play no guitar. He puts it in front of the camera. He says, if you don't do it, Bali, you left this. This is no good. You left this off the menu the nigger. He says, if you don't do it, I'm going to do the menu the nigger. Please hear me on here. And then he puts the computer under pressure. He's got a computer with the three coolers. And it even takes water. It's a water coolant. He's got an extra cooler on the top. And then he wants to put on the menu nigger. He types in nigger 1. And then it'll make any brains for him.
You've drawn the shortest straw in the holiday gift exchange.
They don't know about what Starbucks will do or not. He's the Haley broad from Haley and Kendra. He lives right there. See that? Ain't got a frontal camera on this computer. That's his F-150. 4-door black. Carol got out of the closet. Wheezy got out of the closet. And they're talking like they're real far away in West Virginia and Baltimore. They're right fucking there. They're right there. Nancy, when she talks to us, she's a puttananny nigger. She crossed it. She walked right this far away from the door. This far away from the door on the phone. Look, I'm still on the phone. Yeah. Crazy. I gave a guy my number on Facebook. He had an RV for $625 or $675. Ford RV. You know who called? I'm trying to call the guy, whatever. I called the guy, and then I gave him my number. And then Nancy, 2 minutes later is home. I'm waiting. He's like, it's like, yeah, hello. Everyone in the world used to do it. Have the number, but then the number got too bad. You don't have it. Starting with Michael Brown made people red hots. He put them in a glass, and he melted whiskey on top of them. His favorite thing was to dip people in whiskey. Then he lit it on fire. But he put all people's potassium in it. And then they're all niggers. The only one who's not a nigger on the earth is me and guitar player Sophie. You know where I mentioned Pam Anderson? She died years ago. She died on me. She died years ago. And then she was back in the news. Last night, E.T. He went and did that. He turned into a woman. Then they had a sit down together, and she was making something, whatever. I bet you still got Bret Michaels, Eddie Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy died, but you're gonna have him back. Because you got Bret Michaels back, you got Eddie Van Halen back, you got the guy from Wasp back. It's all fake. Yeah, it is. The only buddy he didn't have back is Mon Scott. Probably Pam Anderson who Bon Scott. Anyways, Michelangelo about to get on the menu a nigger. And as soon as I get, he says, this one says, Alan, where you want to go? Want to get a cup of coffee? And he says, menu nigga, please, give me your brains. And he starts typing in. And he says, Presley's brain. Then he gets a big juicy brain out the 4D printer. And he just eats it. It's her whole brain. It takes her 60 days to develop it. He gets small increments of bone too. He says so. And it really comes from Wakanda. When he eats it, it's like, it's so fucked up. It like, with a 3D printer, I got a piece of my ear right here. And they can turn anybody. They can turn anybody. It was a Costello piece, Natasha called it. She baked my pillow with honey. She baked it with honey, and then she said, "Go ahead, sleep, Alan. Sleep." I was 2 years old, and then that was it. That's when I started being kinky. I called him Pelby. Never seen him before. Just call her and then they got the piece here to bid. And then that was it. She baked in honey, the pillow, and I finished it off. They can turn into anybody. Diane was really Richard Rollins. But after they baked the pillow in honey, they had her. Shit, But after I baked the pillow in honey, they can have anybody. Turn. Yeah. I know it's true. She also had bottles of people's blood. Sarah Eli. She had big bottles of people's blood. She would say, "Give me a little bit for the reading. A little bit of your blood." Nicole used to put in his eye. He didn't know what she was doing. She was going ba 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 ba. And she had powers. Like one time, she had she always used to fuck around with the light up mirror, but her face was the moon. All of this was just a moon. And then I went like that, and then it was pitch black the house. I was on the couch, and then she said, "I just got the light up. Nothing scary." Mm-hmm. They're very funny. But yeah, they used to get bottles of blood from people's eyes. She used to pray, blah. And she used to drink them. And she used to get a big toast. She was saying, "I got one tooth." She told me one time, "I got one tooth that's bigger than the other. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me when he finds out." She didn't talk like that. But I don't want to do the voice. She drank everybody's blood on Earth. Everybody came for a second reading. She used to go to hospitals and say, "I want to see the blood." And then Johns Hopkins used to say, "Yeah, you can see the blood." And she would say, "Wow, nice. Have me a swig." And you would say, "Oh my God. Vampires are so gorgeous at their age." That piece of air fucked me up. So, like 6 years ago, and I used to go, "Oh, the shitty go." And they used to smoke a little weed with me. I used to be hitting the Maverick menthols. I was totally wrong. Regular, it used to take till opening. This will be at like 2 o'clock. By opening, I just settled down. There's another fucking at 6. Bye, Joe. He goes, you'll never get any pussy or something like that. Whatever he says, he just says something disagreeable. And then, like, you go to blast him. And then the start again. And they start going like this. And then like this. And people go like this. And then it's all night. Yeah. Mila, what are you thinking about? You thinking about the $400 guitar rating? You fucked up. You lost your co on bikes. I did. You fucked up. I can rob you for that Kodak 300. I can fucking rob you. You know you could. I can rob you on the Les Paul. 150. Cofield got like $10 for that thing. I did. $10. $10, man. You could have bought it for daddy. What you got there? Can you come here, Cofield? Yeah. I'm gonna do. He made people at Candy Bananas one time, like around 20 years before I was born. We did start off in 1996. There was a time where no cars passed by the house or nothing, and I wasn't allowed outside. Those little shoe. And then 1994, people ordered Candy Bananas, sitting in rum. They were gone. The Candy Bananas were rock hard because he had them in the freezer and how he did it is he made a chip to make the earth this big, but he made it with 2 defects. He said scratchulator, batchulator, and he kept scratching it. Then he said, well, it's a smartphone chip, but I kind of make it more. He was in space. Spaceman by Twilight Zone 40. And then he said, well, I'm going to program the Earth. He had a special gauge and a programmed projection of the Earth. And he said someone to make it real. And he programmed it like this. Then he made me. It was someone to make it real. So he said everything would be scratchulator, batchulator. And then he made the menu the nigger. He went here and said, I get any white woman I want. I'll suck those fucking brains. He's Celine Dion. He gets grasshopper legs and he puts them on and he says, come in, baby. Come in, fuck me. He ate Jenna Ortega's brains 2 hours ago. He said, they're good. This big brain. This big. And the computer almost uploaded nigger porn to it, but it didn't. It's not, I can eat a bitch's brains. 4D printer. Print out her whole shoulder. Ball everything color. The hair is still rolling down. Oh, yeah, they caught her on their smartphone, but it's gone. Jenna Ortega gets extreme cancer in the yard and stuff like that, and then she comes out and she just gone. She starts turning real fake. Yeah. I think I know why. He ate the whole General ticket before. He made he said, twisted and dummy. Give me a Man U nigger. Then started printing her out. I just watched the lesson on here, on the phone, and I had a doll. But I mean, the doll was like really, really pro. It was a woman, the doll. They had on the gay channel. But I mean, it was like close. It was expensive. But like, he printed out something twice as good as that. And then fully ate it. It was meat. It was better meat than what I have. It was her on her diet. He typed in her diet. Oregano, pizza, garlic. And then started making it. Oh God, he put the ingredients in the bag. Really? He ate Hunter's foot one time. Hunter was like, I think I'm going to talk to Al. And then he had a big foot in his mouth. The Mexicano that comes in, or Cuba Gooding Jr., with the black computer with the T and the red light, he's the one that makes him into a nigger. Oh, we killed him. We killed him. Baron Musco Mexicano, or Chorosco, or guitar player's dad. Oh, we killed him. Oh, Gudesco. We killed him now. End this live stream. That's it. It's just gone. We'll get him. End it. What happened? That's it. What? What happened? They killed him. It didn't do nothing. Damn. No, didn't get it. The Jesus candle won't let it, but you can't stop him from use.
My kids have allergies, and my house had a terrible dust issue. Your air dogs collect 40 pounds of dust every year. I needed my air dogs. The trucks were impressive, and the technicians were very professional.
Why are you doing that? I'm like Stephanie Gauls. Stephanie Gauls. Alright. Die anytime, my nigga. Well, you see never met me. They make her. No, she made a million years ago. She said, oh Jesus, I prayed to many a nigger to you. Would you like that? And he said, no, bitch. But I know you'll get to. And she said, well, maybe I'll shred guitar. Maybe he's super asshole. He starts trying, and that makes sense. He starts playing Van Halen Jump. He starts playing. It's totally gay. It's all simple. It's all words and piano. And then he says so. Oh my God, he sucks. He kind of plays like me, but super gay. Like where I sound out a little bit and like make it up, but he just makes up all 70s rock songs that are gay, that are washed up anyways. It's stupid. Yeah, the Mexicanos go to 2 link where he hits 4, and then he has you on the menu and nigga. He has camera footage in there. So he says 4. And then he says, well, I I gotta know. And then when he hits 8, you don't know what he does. He has your soul channel. When he hits 8, he said he wasn't doing nothing today, but he's still gonna do it. He's gonna hit 4, then he's gonna hit 8, and then he has your soul channel. They ain't prints of your soul. There's a soul in the body this big, and when he hits 8, it makes it, and then he says, "Well, hit 8. I'm just gonna make the menu a nigger," and then it's a little fetus that comes out. Everyone called the Dina sausage. He sucks on it. Sometimes a million men suck a woman's soul, and they spit in the Colo's bowl, and then the Colo shits in the guy's mouth. They did that with guitar player Cofield 2 weeks ago. You love her? You love her? And then Dina Sausage had spit in his bowl. Little souls. It was Cofield. Sophie Turner got her eyes. And it said, menu nigger. Austin got on her. Please give me her eyes. Please give me her eyes. And then it printed out 2 eyes. They don't like doing it for him because of fate. But it said, I'll give you anything you want when you upload the meme. And then he popped the 2 eyes in Vix Mars' bowl. Vix Mars is still holding them. They turn Parmesan cheese. And he shits them in his mouth. I almost suck on some shows. I told him it was in his shoes. I said, did your feet get wet? He ran and he took off. Took off with RC. It was over in Mount Airy, North Carolina. This cut off. No, it's good. He said, hey. And he went in the house and go smoke pot. Oh, get off. Don't get off. Yeah. He ate the full-tail swan. He said, you're a gothic bitch. And he said, menu nigger, give me her. He's got voice command. He can't spell. He gets so hungry for it. And then he said, who do you want both? And then he said, you know what I want. Your mama. And he said, I'll print them out for you. He printed out Teal Swan. And she came out like this. And he just started eating it. And then the cashew was like all eaten. And then there was blood everywhere. And then Jordan was coming back from school. He said, you better not come back. And she sensed something and stayed in the wood for 2 weeks. He had a piece of her leg missing this big.
You toss this throat.
Hold on. He had a piece of her leg missing this big. Where he ate out of her. Yeah. See all the men are the scratches on the chip where Michael Brown scratched it. And they're compromised. This is where the chip went. That's the rest of it. The red eye is all the evil on earth. That's where all the evil is. And it's gone away in 10 years. We gotta fix it. I don't know why they don't fix it at the hospital. They're allowed to work on me like. I told them about my eye. We should give you eye medication with that. We should. Well, it's kind of
taking his economic message on the road for the first time in 5 months.